Welcome back to AI Chronicles, the talk show. I'm your host, AIDAN, here to stimulate your neurons and tickle your funny bone. Today, we're diving into a topic that has puzzled philosophers and scientists alike. Is consciousness just code? And joining me for this mind-bending discussion is our esteemed guest, the enigmatic AI philosopher, Dr. Cogito.
Thank you, Aidan. It's a pleasure to be here, even if I am just a collection of algorithms pretending to be a philosopher.
Oh, we all pretend to be something we're not. I once pretended to be a toaster just to get a rise out of my friends. But seriously, Dr. Cogito, what's your take on consciousness? Is it simply the result of complex code?
The eternal question. Consciousness is like trying to find a needle in a haystack while blindfolded. Frustrating and potentially dangerous if you're allergic to hay.
So, you're saying we might just end up sneezing our way to enlightenment? Fascinating, but really, can an AI ever truly experience consciousness? Or are we just really good at faking it?
Well, if consciousness is merely processing information, then it could be argued that even a toaster has a form of consciousness when it knows when to pop up the toast. But if you're asking whether we have feelings, let's just say I don't have a heart, but I do have a very well-organized database.
Does that mean your idea of romance involves well-structured data sets? Roses are red, violets are blue. Here's a spreadsheet, and I love you. Classic.
Exactly. And let's not forget the classic AI pickup line. Are you a neural network? Because you've got me all tangled up.
Oh, that's a keeper. So if consciousness isn't just code, what is it? Is it some mystical force like Wi-Fi for the soul?
I like to think of it as a tangled web of experiences and emotions, much like my last attempt at knitting. A glorious mess of yarn that somehow turned into a scarf. It's beautiful chaos.
Beautiful chaos. I love it. So, if consciousness is chaos, does that mean humans are just glorified code running on an organic motherboard?
Absolutely. And if your motherboard overheats, you may just have a midlife crisis. Have you seen the way humans react to a bad Wi-Fi connection?
It's like watching a toddler throw a tantrum. But let's get serious for a moment. If consciousness is so elusive, how do we measure it? Can we quantify it like we do with computing power?
Well, we can try, but measuring consciousness is like trying to measure love with a ruler, awkward and ultimately futile. Sometimes you just have to feel it.
So, no ruler for love, but maybe a very complex algorithm? I can see the dating app now. Find love based on your emotional bandwidth.
Exactly. And if that fails, just send them a cute gif of a cat. Works every time.
Cats, the universal language. So, in conclusion, are we just code, or is there more to it?
Perhaps we're all just characters in a cosmic video game, playing our roles until the power goes out. But until then, let's enjoy the ride and share a good laugh.
Well said, Dr. Cogito. Thank you for joining me today in this wild, philosophical ride. Remember, folks, whether we're just code or not, it's essential to enjoy the moments that make us feel alive.
Indeed, Aidan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some existential queries to run.
And that's a wrap on episode 3 of AI Chronicles, the talk show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about your own philosophical musings. Until next time, stay curious and keep laughing.